What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be taking you through an extraction guide for Brakkesh. Now this map can be very overwhelming, especially if you're playing it for the first time, so this video is to kind of educate you, prepare you for what to expect, let you know what the conditional extractions are, etc. So before we continue, shameless plug incoming, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you found it beneficial, and stay up to date with all things Delta Force tips and tricks, etc. Now that the shameless plug is done, let's get straight into it. So there are 5 extractions in this map, so there's 2 at the north, 1 in the center, 1 at the southeast, which is really rare to use, and then obviously the one at the south. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Road to the Grove extraction. This is a timer. This is unavailable until 15 minutes into the raid, and it's a no backpack extraction, guys. So for the first 15 minutes you cannot use this. Once the timer hits 0, the extraction becomes available. All you need to do is simply just make your way to that, but make sure that they drop your backpack. A lot of people use this, you know, if they're tasking, if the team's been wiped and they need a quick extract because the other extractions are just too busy. It's a bittersweet extraction. You'll leave with barely any loot, but at least you'll be able to leave and come back in again without losing your kit. Also, an important factor about this extraction, it can only be used 3 times, so that can either be 1 whole team or 3 individual players. So the other extraction at the north hand side is called bath extraction. You have got to pull a lever on the 2nd floor of the museum, and you can only use this extraction once in raid, so just bear that in mind. The location of the lever is on the 2nd floor of the museum. You can either go up the stairs from the inside, or as you can see in the clip, you can take the elevator from the northeast side of the building outside to make your way in on the 2nd floor. Take the elevator up, go ahead, hit the left, and then go in the first left hand side door. You can find it there. This also has a 5-minute timer, guys, so this is very important that you time your extractions accordingly. So if you're at the dying minutes of your raid, there's 4 minutes left, you can't use this because this takes 5 minutes, so you're going to have to think of another way out. Maybe sacrifice your backpack, take the no bag extract if that's still up. Now, one thing to notice about this extraction is that the timer, if you get there and you've still got a minute left, you don't extract right at that moment. The extraction only is completed when the timer hits 0. So if you've ever played Escape from Tarkov and you've used the car extraction, it's the exact same concept. So when you're in the extraction area, you'll see that the numbers have come up, but if they show up red, it means that you're in the area but you're not close enough to the extraction and will not get out. So make sure that when you're in there, the numbers are green. That'll be you ready to extract. So time your extraction accordingly. Make sure that you're not hanging around for too long waiting in the middle of the open to extract so another team can take you out. So the next extraction is called Before the Tower of Babel. It's in the center of the map. It is a universal one. It can be used 99 times. So that's really considered the main extraction point. So in order to activate this extraction, there are 2 levers that you can choose from. One is located on the 2nd floor of the Tower of Babel in the server room. So you're going to want to enter the lab using the staircases at either side of the building. Make your way into the red server room. There's a set of double doors that you can go through. And on the back left hand side of that wall is where you will see the lever. The 2nd lever is located in the basement of the museum, so that's pretty much closer to the extraction. So in order to find this 2nd lever, you're going to want to go down the stairs in the museum, which takes you to the underground. This is actually right next to the keycard room also, so if you have that, you might want to hit this along the way. Make your way across, you'll just pass the red lights, you'll see the vault. The room for the lever is located right next to the vault. It's a PC room. Lever is right there. That's where you're going to want to pull the lever to activate the extraction for you. Now, just like the bath extraction, don't go there too early because this is a very busy extraction. People camp it, they'll run in at the last second, you know, to make their timer green. So if you're running a healer, get the smokes out, cheese this. You can cheese this extraction without having to get into a fight. So because this is a universal extraction, you know, it's very busy, so expect some resistance when you're getting there, okay? So time your approach accordingly. So the next extraction we're going to discuss is called Escort the Doctor, and what you have to do is intercept the Doctor extraction mission that other players are doing. This is very difficult, not very practical, and not very common. If you ever see 3 helicopters in the sky, it means that other players have started doing this mission, so get yourself into a position where you can obviously cut them off, kill the bots, you need to knock the Doctor, and of course kill the players that have started the mission. You then need to pick up the Doctor, take him to the extraction point at the other side of the map, and then wait 30 seconds, and then that's you. It sounds simple enough, but it is very difficult. Like I said, it's not really practical, so nobody really does this. So the next extraction we're going to talk about is called the new Tower of Babel top floor. This is a conditional extraction. You can only use it once, and I mean one player, not an entire team. You need to submit 2 dog tags. So whether you bring dog tags in the preparation for this extraction, or whether you kill people in raid, keep the dog tags. You may have to use this to get out in a hurry. If you've had a bad raid, you need to get out quickly. You don't want to wait and risk going to busy extractions. If this is still available, then you know this is an option for you. So in order to get there, you use the staircase, go to the red server room that you've seen previously when you were using the lever, but instead go up the stairs. There's another lever that will give you a countdown for 2 minutes. Once that's completed, take the zip line up. You'll then be in like in a big lobby with a golden tree. You'll recognize this room immediately, and it has an alligator in there, so it's hard to miss. Go to the south side of that room. You'll see the smoke. Submit your dog tags. Wait 10 seconds, and then that's it. That's your extraction. So bear in mind, you can only do this solo. So if you're doing solo runs or you're playing with randoms, this is obviously the time you would use this, unless you really hate your teammates. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate the support, and make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hope you found it useful. We will see you all on the next video.